Welcome to Gurugram, India.
Our driver just pulled over on the side of a highway.
None of these things have prices on.
Not McDonald's, chicken McDonald's.
Someone is filming us.
This is donkey curry and the chef brought it for us to try.
Which is sockeye.
After having a wonderful visit to the Taj Mahal, we left this beautiful resort and headed to a new area of India.
We were headed to Gurugram, which is a business district.
And it's about 3 hours from Agra.
We set up the transportation through the hotel, which helps ensure a reliable and safe driver in India.
Each taxi ride we've had, there's these little figurines in the front dashboard, and those are symbols of protection and the different Hindu gods that protect their energy and their vehicle.
The hustle and bustle in India is so entertaining. Everywhere you look, there is a new sight, and just many people living very different lives than what we're used to.
Okay, our driver just said that he needed to stop and use the restroom, so we thought he was going to stop at a rest stop, and instead he just pulled over on the side of a highway and is now using the restroom behind us. We're not going to look back there out of his privacy, but super funny.
Due to previous terrorist attacks and ongoing tension with neighboring countries like Pakistan,
India has heightened security at certain places.
if you look closely, there's a person walking around our car to make sure the taxi does not have any explosives. And when entering hotels, there's a security check similar to what you'd see at an airport.
So we just checked into this hotel and they have a lunch buffet which will allow us to try a lot of different Indian foods, which is nice. And this is what Sage is trying right off the bat.
Sliced chicken and Hunan sauce.
Rory with the rice. Got an assortment of different curry and rice and pasta, corn, spinach, vegetables. For a chicken nugget kid, Sage just went to town on that Indian food.
Indian food is traditionally very spicy.
But we noticed in the hotels they toned down the spice a little bit so it's more tourist friendly. From all the activities, the travel, and the jet lag, Mom and Dad were feeling a little tired in the afternoon, so they shared a coffee.
Once our hotel room was ready for check-in, we went up to our room.
Again, in India, a lot of times only 2 people can stay in a room, so we had to get 2 hotel rooms.
Our room was also conjoined with our parents', and the room had a nice view of the city, which is always a nice bonus. Good morning from Gurugram. One thing about this hotel is it had really impressive food buffets.
What was nice about this is we could try all the Indian flavors and not have to worry about whether we like something or not.
Because you could just get a little bit of everything and try it all.
Buffets also usually have some Western breakfast items, so if you aren't comfortable with all the Indian foods, you can find something you like. We stay in Marriott hotels, so often we actually get free breakfast included with our stay.
This right here is beef. It's actually good.
Another thing that's interesting is outside the United States, breakfast buffets usually have a salad bar on them. And we don't normally see that in America.
Okay, so right now we are sending our laundry out to be done because we ran out of pants. In India, they only wear pants, and we bought a lot of shorts because it's hot here, but they only wear pants. So we have to do our laundry, and we're just sending it to an outside service, and we'll let you know how much it costs. So my husband set up the laundry pickup through WhatsApp, and it's 150 rupee per kilogram for a premium service and 100 rupee per kilogram for a regular service. And the laundry service is coming to the hotel to pick up our laundry, and then they'll bring it back here. We just hopped in one of the hotel taxis and we're headed to Ambience Mall.
This mall was recommended as a place to visit in Gurugram by the hotel staff and Google.
This is Sage stretching because shopping is literally her favorite thing. One thing we didn't expect was the process for entering the mall.
We just had to go through a security check to come into the mall.
Walking into the mall, we were kind of confused.
We didn't know where to go or what to look at.
So our first stop was a store that we were familiar with, which is Sephora. None of these things have prices on. In Sephora, you had to ask an associate what the prices were, which was very different from the US.
People here in India are overly attentive where they'll follow you around the store and keep asking if you need something, to the point it's almost uncomfortable for us. We're not used to that.
We were hoping the prices in India would be a little bit cheaper than they would be in the United States.
But as it turns out, name brand things are actually just as expensive.
We were just walking around Victoria's Secret and the lady was so close to us. She was right next to us. Everything we looked at, she was right there. It's uncomfortable. So now we're gonna go in H&M.
We were specifically looking for more long pants because we didn't bring enough coming to India.
They had a lot of lightweight long pants that were perfect for the hot weather and the social customs. I'm surprised that they're selling stuff that they can't wear.
In India, most people wear long pants and clothing that covers their shoulders.
In H&M, there was a lot of clothing that didn't seem to match what we were seeing in public.
Something else that's different here compared to America is I feel like in America, all the extra small and small sizes are either sold out or there's not a lot of them on the shelf. But here it's mostly small and extra small sizes and just a few larges on the shelf, which is so nice for us. My husband picked out this outfit for me and it's actually so cute. It's white pants, white linen pants, and the light blue top. Very cute. I can't wait.
They also had these cute pajama sets that we thought were about $11, but as it turned out, the price was not marked correctly on the rack.
Just like it happens in America sometimes, so we didn't end up getting these.
Okay, so we bought 4 pairs of pants and shirts, and it was about $100 American, so about the same prices as in the United States, but there was a lot more variety, especially in our sizes, which was nice. This mall is 10 times bigger and 10 times busier than normal malls in the United States. What always surprises me is even when an area looks impoverished, the malls are always so nice. Also, even though the prices in India are a little less, like taxi rides and hotel rooms are less than they would be in the United States, the prices in the mall of name brand items are just the same as they would be in the United States.
We thought it was super cool that this mall had a full summer camp, along with a train ride for kids.
This is more than just a food court. With an Aliante?
No.
Okay, we're starting to get a little bit hungry, so we went to the 3rd floor, which is a food court, and this is way bigger than a food court I've ever seen. Instead of like counters with food, there's restaurants, and it's just restaurant after restaurant after restaurant. There's some things that we recognize, like Nando's, but most of them we don't recognize. It's really interesting, but all different types of food.
All of the restaurants were very crowded and busy. Many of them had sit-down areas, but they all seemed to be full. We looked up how many restaurants are in this mall, and it's anywhere between 50 to 70 restaurants.
Do you hear that? I want KFC. We've been walking on this floor for at least 15 minutes at this point, and we're still walking by new restaurants.
All the options felt very overwhelming, and the ones we were interested in didn't have a table available for us to sit. We even considered getting some snacks, but couldn't quite figure out these either.
We of course thought it was cool that there was a play area for kids right inside the mall.
It wouldn't be a mall without an art museum. We should go see a movie. And of course, an IMAX movie theater. It's like the biggest mall ever. Can we go see a movie? You don't know who that is? It's Brad Pitt.
Oh yeah, Brad Pitt.
The only mall bigger might be Mall of America. Even then, I don't even know if it would be this big. Popcorn smells good.
That smells so good. Not helping.
It's like a whole movie theater. There's so much to film.
We finally made it to the food court, and guess what? Even more options. This is me begging Dad to get a Krispy Kreme donut.
The baby always gets what she wants.
One thing that really shocked us though was the McDonald's in India.
Not McDonald's, it's in the chicken McDonald's. They don't have any burgers. They only have chicken burgers and chicken. It's McChicken.
This McDonald's doesn't even have burgers. They sell chicken burgers instead. They don't eat beef here because the cow is sacred and they're like that.
They don't eat cow. No cow. No cow.
We decided not to eat here because it was very crowded and every restaurant had like every table full and it was just like a lot. It's very loud. Instead we're gonna go back to the hotel. The chef at the hotel has been making amazing food and everything is very good quality. You get a variety of Indian food there and it's a lot quieter environment. Before we leave, we are gonna check the grocery store on the bottom floor and pick up some Indian snacks.
We should not do this while we're hungry.
That is accurate. Okay, so as you're walking in the store, they just took our shopping bag and they put it in like this little cubby and gave us a number, apparently to prevent shoplifting. Auntie! Is that a good price? We definitely noticed the English influence in India, especially with the food. A lot of the food we recognize from England.
This is us in the snack aisle, just very confused by the flavors and the prices.
These masala Lay's chips look good, but I just asked somebody and they are spicy. One thing we've noticed about being in Gurugram, which is the city we're in, it's more of like a business district and everybody speaks English pretty well. So you can stop people and ask if they speak English and most of them do, which is nice.
Okay, first we have 2 Lay's originals. Then we have an American style cream and onion. And then we also have these Jackers original style. And then we have the Pringle original style. And then this is Taj Mahal tea for everyone.
They're very small cookies, but they're cookies.
So we checked out with all our delicious snacks, retrieved our shopping bags from the bag holder, and called our driver from the hotel to pick us up.
The hotel had its own car service, so you could just set up rides and pay for it, kind of like a taxi or an Uber.
But again, a little bit safer than venturing outside of the hotel.
This is my lunch. Dark chocolate cake.
And my favorite food so far in India has been what's called a parantha, and it's like this naan bread, and inside it has melted cheese and it's stuffed. You dip it in this cheese. It's like a cheese yogurt, and it's really good. Okay, the UV in India is going to be a 12 today, and these chairs right here are calling our name. The only problem is, in India, they don't wear swimsuits like we do in the United States. They wear full coverage swimsuits that cover their arms and their legs. So we'd be the only American sunbathing in bikinis. And every hotel room on this side of the hotel would have a clear view and could take pictures of us sunbathing, which in India isn't a weird thing to like take pictures of girls. Like that's pretty common for the men to do. What did ChatGPT say?
I asked ChatGPT and it says yes, you can.
Sunbathe in a bathing suit?
Yeah, especially like where we are, which is Gurugram or something like that.
Yeah.
And it says that you can, and especially at like a private pool, you can, or like a hotel pool.
So should we risk it?
Well, I want to ask the hotel first.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea. The UV is a 12 right now. I got my shoulders and my knees out, and we are going to go down to the pool in our American swimsuits. Let's see how this goes. There are chairs right down there next to the pool, and we are going to go down there. Why are you putting tanning oil on?
Because I'm gonna look like chocolate by the end of the day.
Okay, we are in India right now eating our jacker potato chips. The UV is a 12 and we are in our American style swimsuits. There are already people staring from the windows, so that is totally fun. But we'll put this on the internet ourselves before somebody else puts it on the internet. Want to say hi? Hi, John.
Hi.
What are you eating? Classic Lays. Rory eating an apple. Eating the classic Lays because the potato chips in India are masala, which is very, very spicy. So got the American style potato chips, and yeah, let's do this. Someone is filming us.
I'm not being discreet.
Am I getting him? Okay, that's cute. Okay.
You're so cute. We love it. Wait,
John, bodyguard.
Daddy. Someone's filming.
Even though we kind of expected that, it felt way more uncomfortable than we thought it would. So we decided to go in. For lunch, we kept it simple. We were looking for a little bit of a break from all the Indian spices. But when the chef noticed us ordering American food, he kept bringing us new Indian foods for us to try.
Is it fish or what is it?
Vegetables.
This is dahi curry, and the chef brought it for us to try. It's slowly that way. It tastes like a taco. Very messy. It's kind of like sweet and cold at the same time. It's like a taco with sweet and sour.
While we were eating lunch, we got word that our laundry had arrived.
They just dropped off our laundry and we're grabbing it to take it to the room.
Don't make this rookie mistake when you come to India. The reason why we had to do laundry while we were here is because I only packed a few pair of pants. I looked at the weather that was in India at the time we were traveling, and the high is like 100 degrees, the low is like 90 degrees, and I was like, okay, that is shorts weather. But what I didn't realize is everyone in India wears pants. Everyone's wearing like lightweight linen pants, and I had only brought a few pairs for like plane travel or going to temples, and I didn't think that we'd be wearing pants the whole time. So we did the laundry, we sent it out through the hotel. It was only about $12 to $14. They came and picked it up and they washed it, folded it, and brought it back, and it was about $14. Don't make the same mistake I did and bring extra pants.
Meanwhile, Dad was now trying Indian desserts.
Saffron, which is sockeye. He's walking around in a uniform and it says pest control, I think it said. He has one of those electronic bug whackers, zappers, and his job is to go around and whack the bugs every time he sees one. You can hear him, it's over there zapping you. Zip, zip, zip.
Our final day in India, we honestly weren't feeling that great. Between the time change, the jet lag, and the food changes, our bodies just said enough is enough. We kept everything really light on our stomachs, spent some time resting, and enjoyed a light dinner in the executive lounge of the hotel. Before we knew it, it was time for us to leave the hotel and head to the airport to head to our next country.
Okay, it is 7 a.m. and we have a flight that leaves at 11. It takes 1 hour to get to the airport, and then they said to get there 3 hours before your international flight. So that's when we're leaving now.
But I don't know how, 'cause every time I bump right into you, I get all tongue-tied. Want you to know me, but I'm way too shy.
Once we got to the airport, we had to figure out where check-in was. But there was one problem though. It was all in Hindi. Luckily, the screen did eventually switch to English so we could figure it out.
Just go around admitting that it's you I like.
This is Mom in the lounge eating toast because her stomach was still adjusting to Indian food.
And this is Dad doing the same thing but with yogurt. Our friends Witty Travels, which you may know from here on YouTube,
Told us that one thing they do to help them adjust to foods in new countries is they eat yogurt because of the probiotics.
This is us filming some shorts as we board the plane to our next country.
One of the coolest things about flights abroad is that it doesn't matter how long the flight is, they will serve you a meal. This flight is only an hour and 45 minutes long, and they're currently preparing a full meal in the back of the plane.
Next stop, Nepal. We'll see you in the next one. Don't forget to subscribe and like this video. Bye!
Give it a go.